Hi Sagittarius. I am here with your July 16th through the 31st general love reading for the sun sign of Sagittarius. If this reading doesn't resonate with you, please be sure to check your moon and rising signs, and then also your Venus sign or the other person's Mars sign, and that'll give you a little bit more insight since this is a love reading. I've already pre-shuffled the cards, and I've got the cards laid out here. The first card that I drew for you, Saggies, is the Queen of Cups. And from what I'm feeling from this is kind of either you're dealing with a Queen of Cups type character where she's very, or she or he is very loving and very emotional, sometimes a little too emotional, or you can feel like they're somewhat manipulative with their emotions or unbalanced with their emotions, but also they are genuine with their emotions at the time. So I think that this it could be a water sign that you're dealing with, or you're just dealing with somebody who is in an emotional state a lot right now, or this could be you. Could be the way that you're feeling. Somebody's got a lot of emotion brimming. The second card that we have for you is the Five of Swords, and the Five of Swords card. It's a victory card, but it's an unfair victory. It's kind of like a fight that was won unfairly, or it wasn't just, or there was something underhanded about it. As you can see that this gentleman here in front who's victorious, there's two people back here who are dismayed and obviously not victorious. So there's some kind of imbalance or unfairness. It could be a third-party situation going on, and that could be why there's so much emotion on this side. The next card that I have for you is the Five of Wands. This is a conflict card or a petty argument card, or even if it's not just petty, it could be a lot of fighting going on, but this is it's a card that's showing there's a lot of not fists being thrown, but proverbial fists being thrown. There's a lot of bickering and arguing or conflict or a feeling of tension. There's been a lot of that for you, I feel like. And that could be relating to this situation here. That could be why there could be conflict and struggle on your part because of this Queen of Cups over here and the emotions that surround this, either a third-party situation or an unfair victory. Something unfair happened. Something unjust happened. The next card that I have for you, though, is the Lover's card. There's a lot of passion in this. There's a lot of... It's definitely a union, like a true love type of a feeling. And that's something that's saying that it is attainable, but it's just not going to be easy. The situation isn't going to pan out easily for you. There's a lot of struggle up there. And the next card that I have for you is the Star. So the Star card represents healing. It definitely represents coming into balance with yourself. It could also represent sign of Aquarius, but it definitely is a feeling of finding your truth, finding yourself, and healing yourself, or healing in a situation that's necessary. And then the Nine of Cups is the last card that I have for you. This is the Wish card. It's a manifestation card. It's definitely a happy, joyous feeling, an emotional fulfillment, or almost attaining that ultimate emotional fulfillment. But the Wish card is definitely a card that says that you can manifest what you're looking for, what will bring you happiness. So we'll go ahead and clarify a couple. I'll start with the Queen of Cups here. Please clarify this Queen of Cups for Sagittarius, July 16th through the 31st, 2017. Please clarify this Queen of Cups for Saggies. What is this Queen of Cups about? Okay, so the Queen of Cups, I have the clarifying card as the Eight of Swords. And for me here, this would mean a situation where somebody is feeling trapped by their emotion, or feeling like, and I know that I should make this choice. I know that I should do this logically, but I can't because I feel blah, blah, blah. Emotionally, I just can't do it. But I know logically it's the right thing to do. That's kind of the feeling that I'm getting from this, where somebody is trapped by themselves, by their own emotion in this. Let's see what this Five of Swords is about. Please clarify this Five of Swords for Saggies. July 16, 2017 to July 31st. Okay, so clarifying the Five of Swords, we have the Queen of Cups. Once again, the Queen of Cups. So you definitely could be dealing with a water sign. You could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio perhaps. The Queen of Cups you now have twice. So you have the Five of Swords clarifying this Queen of Cups, or excuse me, this Queen of Cups clarifying Five of Swords, and then here you have the Queen of Cups clarified by the Eight of Swords. So there's a lot of air energy, there's a lot of water energy, but again, it could be any sign. It's just showing me that this is definitely taking place within the same dynamic, the same two-party situation going on. You've got the conflict or the unfair victory involving this Queen of Cups character. So somebody is emotional because of this unfair victory, and you also have somebody who's trapped by those emotions. So she's definitely feeling trapped and definitely feeling wronged. That is definitely what's happening in this situation. Again, it could be either or. It could be you or the other party, and this may not apply to you, but if it does apply to you, that's what's going on. Please clarify this Five of Wands for me for Saggies, July 16 to July 31st, 2017 love reading. Please clarify this Five of Wands. What is this Five of Wands about? Okay. So the Five of Wands is clarified by the Tower. And the Tower is definitely something that is unexpected, that shakes you at the foundation. So I feel like whatever has gone on up here, that, you know, with the heavy emotions and feelings of trap and heavy emotions and feelings of unfair victory, and then we've got the Tower with this conflict card, whatever it is that happens, not a little thing. It's not a little deal. It's definitely one of those things that could break this situation. But we've got the Lovers card here too, which is pretty unbreakable bond, is what I'm seeing. That it's a test. You're being tested for sure. Being tested right now. So let's clarify this Lovers card for Saggies for July 16 through the 31st, 2017. Please clarify this Lovers card for sign of Sagittarius for love reading July 16th through the 31st, 2017. Please clarify the Lovers card for Saggies. What is this Lovers card here for? Okay, so the Lovers card is clarified by the Hermit. And the Hermit this is Virgo, for the sign of Virgo, so you could be dealing with the Virgo and Earth sign. But what this is saying to me, what the clarification is that in order to achieve this ultimate true love, in order to find what it is that you're looking for, you really have to find yourself first. A lot of introspection has to happen here in this situation. It could be that there has been a third party situation, or that you've been juggling people a little bit, or that there's been an imbalance, and this Tower has to come in to wake you up, to shake it up, or to wake up the other party. It could be either or. Somebody has to wake up, and that's why this is happening. That's why this test is going on right now, is somebody needs to be forced to find themselves here, because this love is meant to be, or there is a very strong bond here that it's saying can take place if this can happen, if you can find yourself, or if the other party can find themselves and be true to themselves, then yes, this could be a true love. But it depends. It depends on whether or not they're able to really find themselves here. It looks like Either they will or you will. Somebody's going to be making the right steps, but it's not going to be easy. So let's clarify this Star card for Sagittarius, July 16 through the 31st. Love, 2017. Please clarify this Star card for the sign of Sagittarius, July 16 through the 31st, 2017. Why is this Star card here? Okay, so the Star card is clarified by the Page of Pentacles. So again, it could be an earth sign, could be a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo that you're dealing with. Page of Pentacles is about new beginnings, but it's about building a firm foundation for the new beginnings. And I feel like these two go hand in hand, this Tower card with this Page of Pentacles. Tower card's forcing you to start at the beginning again. It's going to destroy this foundation because the foundation couldn't hold it. It's going to show you where your weaknesses are. The Page of Pentacles is all about taking that information about where the weaknesses are and strengthening them or fortifying them, starting to build the foundation that's necessary. And I feel like that's the message here, is that that's what's in store, or that's where you're going to be getting to. And please clarify this Nine of Cups for Sagittarius, for love, for July 16 through the 31st, 2017. What is this Nine of Cups here for Sagittarius? Please clarify this Nine of Cups here. What is this Nine of Cups here for Sagittarius, for love, July 16 through the 31st, 2017. Please clarify this Nine of Cups for Sagittarius. That one wanted to come out. Okay. So the Nine of Cups is clarified by the Moon card. The Moon card typically, it can indicate deception or hidden things. It can indicate dishonesty, but it can also indicate some confusion, or it can indicate your intuition. To me, it indicates confusion in this particular situation, because it's got this Wish card here too, with the Wish card, the emotional fulfillment card, and then you've got confusion. So, you know, it's kind of double checking. Is this really what I want? Is this really what I'm thinking about doing? And I also think that with the Moon card, it can make things. The moon, you know, kind of creates shadows and casts shadows that can make things seem bigger and scarier and worse than they are. And that's kind of what I feel like is happening here. It's like dealing with the same old feelings of, you know, maybe a commitment is way too much to handle right now. It could be worse and scarier than I think it is. It's, you know, it's a bigger hurdle than I think it is. But the Wish card is saying that it's okay, it's safe to go ahead and do that. So I think that and Saggies, I know, I love you, Saggies, I do, but I know you panic when it gets real. A lot of the times you do panic, the Saggy males especially, I know, panic when it gets real sometimes. And so these feelings, they come up naturally. It's nothing against you. They just come up naturally. It's how it works. And so I think that in this representation too, the moon could indicate that there's a fear of needing to guard your freedom, kind of like you have to be a little bit sneaky to guard your freedom, even though that is just an illusion. It's not necessarily true, but you feel that tendency to you know, make sure you guard it. So I think that's kind of what this is saying here, but it also, I think, is saying to you to trust your intuition in this situation, because this Lover's card is here. With this Hermit card, the Lover's card is here, it's saying it's okay. And also the Star card can indicate your intuition being at work too. And so with this Page of Pentacles and the Star card, if it were representing intuition, it's like you already know. You already know what you want to do ultimately. It's just whether or not you're ready to do it at this point. So that's what I have for my beautiful Saggies for July 16th through the 31st. Please like, share, subscribe, and all that fun stuff, and I will see y'all again in August.